Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiancé's Tim Malcolm reveals shocking cast member crush after addressing rumors he's gay. Tim Malcolm from 90 Day Fiancé has revealed he has a crush on a fellow cast member following his appearance on 90 Day Hunt for Love. Tim, a businessman from Charlotte, North Carolina, runs a gun-selling business. He first appeared on Before the 90 Days Season 3, where he was dating Jennifer Tarazona from Colombia. After 8 months of online dating, Tim traveled to meet her in person. Their relationship was rocky, with Jennifer growing jealous of Tim's close friendship with his ex, Veronica Rodriguez. Jennifer often insulted Tim and questioned his sexuality while mocking his lack of intimacy. Tim has been linked to Kenneth "Kenny" Niedermeyer after Kenny's husband, Armando Rubio, confronted Tim about his relationship with Kenny. He revealed that Tim called Kenny daddy. However, it's not Kenny who is Tim's cast member crush. An Access Hollywood interviewer asked Tim if there was anyone from the 90 Day Fiancé world who caught his eye before he headed to Hunt for Love for filming. In the 90 Day world, Paula Mayfield, Tim confessed. He added that Paula had always been his 90 Day Fiancé crush. Tim's ex, Jennifer Tarazona, is also part of the Hunt for Love cast, which could have opened the door for a possible reconciliation. However, Jennifer is the only ex with whom Tim did not end things on good terms. Unlike with Veronica and others, he hasn't maintained a friendship with her. A romance with Tiffany Franco or Chantal Everett seems unlikely, as Tim considers them close friends. Courtney Reardance has already been linked to both Uzma Newmar and Colt Johnson. This makes it likely that Tim connected with one of the new singles on the show. Fans have speculated about Tim's sexuality based on his mannerisms, style, and how he interacts with women. His bold fashion choices, including knee-high boots and heavy eyeliner, have led some to wonder if he might be attracted to men. However, Tim's admission that his crush is Paula confirms he is attracted to women. He also seems to have a soft spot for Latina women, as Veronica, Jennifer, and Luisa Beltran from The Single Life all fit that description. Ultimately, Tim's style or reluctance to be intimate on camera doesn't define his sexuality. Jennifer joining the Hunt for Love cast threw a wrench into Tim's plans for navigating the dating experience. Things quickly became chaotic for Tim, and it doesn't appear that he and Jennifer were able to resolve anything. He walked away without closure and no longer feels any attraction toward her. Despite their history, Tim seemed ready to move on. It remains to be seen whether he formed any strong connections with anyone new. Fans are now watching closely to see if the 90 Day Fiancé star finally finds a lasting relationship in the world of 90 Day Fiancé, where love, chaos, and cultural clashes are the norm. Few cast members have been as enigmatic and polarizing as Tim Malcolm. The sharp-dressing, soft-spoken North Carolinian first appeared on 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days alongside his then-girlfriend Jennifer Tarazona. But his unique persona and idiosyncrasies sparked immediate buzz, speculation, and, inevitably, a slew of rumors. Now, years later, Tim is finally addressing one of the biggest questions fans have hurled his way since his debut. Is Tim Malcolm gay? But in a twist that no one saw coming, he doesn't stop there. In a candid and eyebrow-raising interview, Tim not only sets the record straight about his sexuality, he also confesses to having a major crush on another 90 Day Fiancé cast member. And no, it's not who you're thinking. Shattering the silence. For years, Tim has been the subject of internet rumors, Reddit threads, and podcast chatter due to his more refined demeanor and self-proclaimed metrosexual style. His preference for designer jeans, manicured nails, and careful grooming stood in stark contrast to the rugged machismo expected by some fans of the show, and unfortunately, led to some rather toxic speculation. "I've never identified as gay," Tim said during a live stream Q&A with fans on social media. "I'm secure in my masculinity. I take care of myself. I like nice clothes. That doesn't make me gay." Tim went on to say that while he understands why fans might be curious, the assumptions crossed into unfair territory. "I've got nothing against anyone in the LGBTQ+ community. I've had gay friends my whole life, but it's frustrating to have people assume you're lying about who you are just because you don't fit their mold." With that chapter closed, at least from his perspective, Tim pivoted to a topic that caught even his most loyal fans off guard: his secret crush. The unexpected crush. "Since we're getting real," Tim said with a mischievous smile, "I might as well spill a little tea." Fans waited. Comments flooded the live chat. "I've had a bit of a thing for. Veronica's not gonna like this." He laughed, referencing his ex-fiancé and best friend Veronica Rodriguez, who has also appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, Pillow Talk, and The Single Life. "But yeah, there's someone in the 90 Day universe I always thought was gorgeous, smart, and low-key a total catch." He took a sip of his drink and paused for dramatic effect. "It's Yara," he finally revealed, referring to Yara Zaya, the Ukrainian beauty married to Jovi Dufresne. Cue the collective gasp from the fandom. Fans react. Yara, known for her fierce fashion sense, no-nonsense attitude, and humorous one-liners, has been a standout personality on the franchise. While she and Jovi have had their fair share of drama, strip clubs, parenting disagreements, and the occasional spontaneous move to Europe, their chemistry is undeniable, which makes Tim's confession all the more shocking. "I just always thought Yara had this really elegant, confident vibe," Tim elaborated. "She's classy but funny. And okay, yeah, she's drop-dead gorgeous. That accent doesn't hurt either." While some fans celebrated the honesty, others were quick to point out the elephant in the room. Does Jovi know? As expected, social media exploded. #TimLovesEra started trending on Twitter. Memes flooded Instagram, ranging from Tim wearing a Ukrainian flag cape to imagined text messages from Jovi warning him to back off. What about Veronica? Tim and Veronica have maintained a famously close post-romantic friendship. The two co-parent Veronica's daughter, Chloe, and have frequently appeared together on spin-offs, where their bickering yet loving dynamic led many fans to wonder if they'd ever rekindle their romance. But Tim insists the crush on Yara doesn't change his deep bond with Veronica. "Veronica and I are soulmates in a different kind of way," he explained. "We've moved on romantically, but she'll always be my ride or die." Still, Veronica's reaction: an emoji-laden Instagram story with a facepalm and a gif of Jovi drinking beer, suggested she was just as surprised as the rest of us. Is there more than a crush? When asked if he'd ever acted on his feelings, Tim was quick to clarify. No, I respect her marriage. I'm not out here trying to break up anyone's home," he said. "It's just a crush, a harmless little thing." He added that while they've only interacted briefly at 90-day events and on social media, they've never had a personal relationship outside the show. "It's just admiration from afar," Tim said with a shrug. Still, in the topsy-turvy world of reality TV, never rarely means never. What's next for Tim? With rumors addressed and secrets spilled, Tim hinted that there may be more to come from him in the 90-Day universe.